This has been keeping First Alert meteorologist Rodney Harris very busy. He has been telling us this day and these days have been coming for quite some time now. He joins us with what we could expect for the rest of the week.
And we are right in it, Rick and Lana. And I want to point out on this map, because you were talking about how this is impacting more than us in North Georgia. Normally, when you go further south, it's warmer. And when you go further north, it's cooler. But notice our high is 97 in Atlanta, 101 in Nashville. So it's sort of backwards today and even yesterday. And the reason why is because of this upper level high that we've been telling you about for more than a week. This upper level high is centered over the Midwestern portions of the country, which is why it's hotter there. And remember, under upper level highs, you have dry weather, which is what we've already been seeing, and that really spikes the temperature. So the fact that that high is positioned over the Midwest is why they're actually seeing those warmer temperatures. It's rare to say this, but it actually gets cooler as you go further south toward Florida. Not for us today. We're starting very warm, 78 degrees in Atlanta. It's 5:49 in the morning, and it's almost 80 degrees in Atlanta right now. Marietta, you're at 75 in Cobb County. 71 is your current temperature in Lawrenceville. As you get to work this morning, as you get the kids to school between 7 and 8, mostly clear. The upper 60s will be your temperatures, and muggy as you get out the door. By 9 o'clock, our temperature is up to 79 degrees, 89 at lunchtime. As you're picking up the kids from school at 3 o'clock, 95 degrees. The high today will be 97 around 4 o'clock, and then we're back down to 94 at 6 o'clock. It is a first alert this afternoon because of that heat, with heat index temperatures expected to be at least 100. And then by 9 p.m., we're down to 83 degrees. Again, our high today, 97, almost 10 degrees above average for this time of year. So story number 2 today, Rick and Lana, is the potential for some isolated storms. It's been more than a week since we've had to talk about any rain, but here's what's happening. We've already been seeing our winds shift around from the south and southeast, and that brings in moisture out of the Atlantic, and that moisture is firmly back in place today. So when you combine the moisture plus the heat that we have out there, we'll have these random pop-up storms later on today. So the entire morning is dry, but as we look at the high resolution forecast model, by about 2 o'clock, these random storms start popping up. The coverage is only 20%, but that will be possible as you're picking up the kids from school and as you drive home from work later on today. By 8 o'clock, the chance of rain will go down once we lose daytime heating. We'll do this all over again on Friday. Friday, we're going to start dry, but as we get into Friday afternoon, right after lunch, more pop-up storms will be possible. The coverage will be a little bit higher Friday afternoon as well. 40% on Friday instead of 20% today. And as you're driving home from work, that potential for pop-up storms will still be there. I will point out that for Friday night high school football, it does look like most of this is over. So high school football should be fine. Can't rule out a stray shower or storm, but the storms that we're all forecasting tomorrow should end by the time you get those football games started. The isolated storms will continue for your Labor Day weekend, increasing slightly for Sunday and Labor Day itself. So keep that in mind if you have any Labor Day plans. And I'll also point out, after we get past Labor Day, our highs will drop sharply into the low 80s for the middle of next week.